Hey y'all, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, well, we're in an epic unboxing series, and I'm coming on tonight to share with you an entry from Miss Monti Gail, the Polkadotpinecone. And most of you know Monty's work from Instagram. I'm super excited. I just cut into this. Monty was one of the first people to ever send me something. Y'all know that? Monty and Amber Rosenbaum and Rhonda Coleman. Oh, and Miss Sabrina, and so many, and Carmen, I can keep going, and Kathy. Whoa, sorry, just saw something really beautiful. Just pulling it all out. I've been really good, guys. I've been really good. I've been good about not opening things until I'm with you, because I want to make sure that you get to see what I get to see. So let's start with the one that made me go, wow. Oh, it's so pretty, Monty. I can't wait to open this. So I'm loving these little mailers that everyone is doing. And Sherry Moore does that beautiful tuck pocket that she stuffs for all of her contest entries that looks super professional and clean and simple. I love that. I've been studying it, Miss Ebony. Oh yes, I have been, because I love it. And I think you use it to really good effect. And y'all know I love little mini. Oh, this is so cool. So, okay. So one of the first things that wowed me when Monty first sent me something is that I looked at it just like I'm looking at this, and it was so pretty and chunky, and at that time it wasn't quite as chunky as this, but it was really complex. And then I started to realize that all the pieces came out and moved. And now, knowing Monty's work, I know that's exactly what she's done with this. But you see how she makes it visually, this is the design. Except, folks, what I love about, and this is something that's unique to Monty, more than it is, other people do it, but not to the same extent that Monty does. This could have been a Memdex, right? A chunky, beautiful Memdex. All you'd have to do is poke it through. Look, it has this cute little charm hanging from it that says hello. But what Monty does, I think, more than other people, and she's developed a skill at it, is, this just could be a Memdex the way it is, right? Except, look, guys, all the pieces come out. It's amazing. It's amazing how she does this. I'm going to show you. So the first piece I'm pulling out just has some eyelash attached, and I want to be gentle because it was really pretty die cut. So it's this little tag. Look at it. So pretty. I love her little tags. So this one is actually quite complicated. She's layered over tulle, over a beautiful die cut gold doily, and then she's layered up 2 tags on top of that, and she's made this little gilded rosette and put a pom-pom. I'm telling you, pom-poms. Aura has changed the way we use pom-poms, folks. It's pom-pom all over the place, and I'm loving it. I actually love that feel. And then there's a little swan. I think that's one of those cute little glittery swans from the Hobby Lobby. And then she's tied a little tulle bow, and over that, she's layered over True Story, which I love, and put that on cardstock, and then tattered up some tulle and put a beautiful piece of eyelash. And that's the little tag, and that was in the front, guys, see? And so how she did this was using this stackable die, which I've come to realize is a much more useful die than we think. Because when Monty was first doing this, she was building those herself. Now she's using this die, and I'm thinking too that it's super useful. And then look at this cute little one. Oh, it's a Sunny Days. I can see the swimmers. Guys, look at this one. It's from Sunny Days. And I struggled to love this collection. But after I saw a whole bunch of people, including Alicia Love Letter Generation, other people use the collection, I liked it a lot more. So I love this little tag. See, I like the hint of the swimmer, and this one says Lifetime with the teeniest gold bow ever. Look at that little gold bow. Where did you get that, Monty? That little teeny gold bow. I have to use tweezers, guys. My fingers would not be able to do that. And then another rosette, and this one has eyelash behind the blue gemmy. Another mini gold doily. I have that set of dies too, and I love it. And that little heart sticker, and then the tulle. I love this little tag. And then, keep going, folks, I'm telling you, because this is how she makes this so interesting. It becomes like a little adventure, and that's why I like these so much. And then she layered up one of these flowers and built it up using the die cuts, and it's a lot of layers. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, and this is a very pretty center. I don't have a center like that, Monty. It's really pretty. Guys, it's I don't know if Monty built it herself or she bought it like that, but it's super pretty. And then she added a little teeny butterfly die cut that she propped up. And then behind that, what I love is she always adds texture. So she's put in some little pearls and she's glittered up some of the edges, but behind she's put like different textures. So like tulle and fabric. It's just really pretty. It's super pretty, Monty. Always I love it when you do this. I love it. It's like an adventure. It's an adventure in paper crafting. And then she took a little pipe cleaner and to give extra texture made a little swirl. Susan, so look at this, Susan Tootsie. I'm telling you, it adds wonderful texture. Oh, and there's another piece here, but it's lost its wording, or you tucked it in so sneakily. Oh, it says you are my favorite. And then there's these amazing little clips. They're all in here. And there's a little teeny one for my journal. I mean, it's just fabulous. Oh, wait, that's clipped in. Knowing Monty, if that's clipped in, it comes out. And I am correct, folks. See? This is what I mean. There's always treasures hidden in her stuff. I love that about it. It's like an adventure. And it makes me think about how to do this for other people. And then I love these for, because you know I'm making rosettes and I need as many circles as possible.
It's 10 o'clock.
And there's our man. Oh, I love it. All right, so that is a loaded, I don't know what I would call that. It's like a loaded tag. You know, does that exist? A loaded tag? It's really its own loaded envelope. It's just a more creative way, I think, of doing a loaded envelope. Only it's not an envelope. Well, you created an envelope. And now this is a box. And look what Monty's done. She's put paper all the way around. This is a great box, Monty. And it's nice and sturdy. I may have to reuse this, girlfriend. Oh, maybe not. Depends what's inside, folks, because the ribbon is attached in a certain kind of way that tells me. We'll see, but I'm liking the box. Ooh, it's got foamy, so you know this is breakable. Did she make... Look at all of these, guys. Oh, you can't see them. I have to remember that. I'm so sorry. I get so excited. Look at these bag toppers, guys. Chunky bag toppers. Oh, Monty, this is amazing. Guys, I have to explain this to you. There is Adriana Alvarez's corrugated cardboard roll underneath. Then there is a wooden picket fence that Monty has glittered up. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And then there's a rosette, tulle, a heart, gold thread, different pieces of chipboard, flowers, and then tulle here. And then she's glittered up the die cut butterfly. Look how pretty. And she sewed it. Oh, chunky bag toppers, guys. Oh, you know I'm loving this. Oh, you know, I love it. Oh my goodness, there's another one. Also Sunny Days inspired. You know, I know because it says ready for takeoff. And how appropriate is that after all the traveling I've done this year, right? Oh my gosh, guys, look at this one. This time she used a pink and white doily. I love these, Monty. Again with the gold, with the sewing on the back. Oh, I need to learn how to sew. The white picket fence, I love, Monty, as an idea. I love it. Oh, and on this one, you did a crepe ruffle. And then a little wooden sparrow and a flower. And behind here, attached, sticking out of the rosette, is a little camera and some tulle. I love these. Oh, guys, look at them. Aren't they fabulous? Wait, let me get you the other ones so you can see. Sunny Days bag toppers. Ah. Chunky bag toppers, guys. I'm so glad you guys are embracing the chunk because I love the chunky chunk. I also like the simplicity of, or the judiciousness of like a crafty Kimchi, of a crafty Michelle, of an Alicia Loveletter generation, Lily. But I also like Lily's chunky dunks, and I like some of the chunks that Alicia's been doing too. But I really like the chunky dunks a lot. Oh, she made a shadow box. Now, Monty, one of the flowers dislodged, so I'm just going to move it so it doesn't take away from the beauty of this box. Oh my gosh, and you actually built this. Monty built this, so that's cartonnage, right? Which is its own art form. She built the box, then framed it. This was so smart. Then she framed it, put a bow on top, some flowers, and then did the interior, which has a mirror in it. It's a mirror. It's a Maggie mirror mini box, guys. And you know I love miniatures. You know that. Oh, Monty, I love this. And guys, this is great as an idea. Like, you could make these for Valentine's Day, I'm thinking. Like, this would be such an amazing thing to send a pen pal. Look at it. Now, not all of us can build a box, because this is actually fairly difficult to do. Even with a die, it's difficult to do. It's very, very hard to do without a die. But because you have to have all the angles have to be perfect, right? There's math involved in this for sure, and design. But this is just beautiful. And I love the little mirror, the heart mirror, and all the threading. And she's even layered it up in the, oh, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. This is, see guys, this is like another innovation. You know, the mini shadow box. Loving. I'm so inspired. Okay, let's put these back in so they don't get damaged until I put them away. I'm always worried about that happening, so I take really good care to make sure that none of that happens. I'm so excited about these. I don't know that I'll be able to use these though. They're really, like they might go in the inspiration book because I think they're really beautiful. I know we're not supposed to do that. You know, I get it. You know, it's just that when I get something that I think is really beautiful and inspiring, I like to hold on to it and look at it over and over again, over and over again. Thank you so much, Monty. Wow. Well, that's certainly one of the things she's famous for, is that layering up so it looks like a finished piece and then it actually deconstructs, which I love. Bag toppers now, mini shadow box she's innovated. Oh, look at this. Look at this very pretty packaging. And this is tags. And look at them, guys. They're so pretty. This one has this beautiful, it's actually like a star holographic tool. And it's, oh, I love this. I love it so much. And it's got, that's from Sunny Days. And it says, so lucky with a bow. And then another bow and some tool. And then she overlaid the acetate. And then the other one I think is it from Gather? Looks like Gather to me. And then she's made these magnificent butterfly. You've got to see this butterfly. And where did you get this cute heart with the butterfly on it? Where did you get that? It's beautiful. And then she made a teeny tiny rosette. Guys, I've tried to make these teeny tiny rosettes. I have a little die for it even. My fingers won't do it. My fingers cannot make them this small, Monty. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like, you know, Janice Jellybean says she's really good with little things. And clearly Monty is really good with little things because that's the teeniest rosette I've ever seen. But I don't think my fingers can do it. I don't think I have enough control, but I love the way it looks. And I love this packaging. Is this not stunning packaging? And I think this is amazing. She took thread and made like a distressed bow out of a heart with a gemmy. I'm definitely scrap lifting this. I will credit you, you know that, but I love this. Actually, I love it for a specific project I have in mind. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, I'm so making those. I am so making those. This is so pretty. Thank you so much. Inspiring. And this one says, happy birthday. And it's got like tulle and butterflies. And I love these little charms you've put everywhere. Like I love the little glimmer it gives everything. And I've noticed, by the way, that you are finishing everything with grommets. Perfectly finished with grommets. And then we have a beautiful layered up butterfly. Really, really pretty actually. And it says happy birthday with the pumpkins. And that looks like that Prima collection that I like so much. That matches so well with Maggie, right? And this gorgeous gold tulle that she wrapped it in. Definitely saving that. Oh yes, you know I save everything. You guys, you know, I sent out packages this week and I used all the bubble wrap and tissue you guys sent. It's amazing. It's amazing to repurpose. It makes me feel so happy. Ooh, what is, you made a wand. Oh, I have to open this. Oh, be awesome. The clip says, the other thing I love about what Monti does, and I know it's a new trend or it was a trend, is to make these reusable bag toppers. So you just clip them on instead of attaching them on. And then that way the recipient can use it. And this one says sweet. And look at this beautiful little fox. And she has sewn crepe paper on top of this beautiful paper, scalloped the edges with a die cutter, added this 3-dimensional foam sticker. And then we have both, unbelievably, we have both this, like, is it like, I'm looking, Monty, give me a second. It's really cool. It's like a thin baker's twine, but it has holographic pieces hanging from it. And look at that little guy. Oh, it's so, I'm definitely going to be using that bag topper. Oh, yes. Oh, I cannot wait to, oh, Cannot wait to see this, Monty. I know we're at 15 minutes. How am I going to do this? I'm trying to keep them shorter, guys, but it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Oh, and I love your packaging. Look, she put in a band to keep it in place. I have to tell you guys a funny story. So I've been using these, what they call, I wanted to show you. Oh, here. It's called, these are called movable glue dots, and like removes easily. You can move them around. You can take things off and on. So it's like a regular glue dot, but it's supposed to be easily removable. So when you send like flowers or little embellishments, you just use that on the back. But I gotta tell you, I found them quite tough to get off. So I hope I don't know. I might go back to just using Tamika's Scrap Rolls, just a tiny drop of glue instead, because that's less sturdy than these things. And these are the removable ones. These are not the permanent ones. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Okay, so this is so sturdy, first of all. The construction is super impressive. Like, yeah, this is impressive, guys. And that's one of my favorite images from this paper pad. Oh, I'm so excited. Then layered up on top of all of those layers, guys, is there's so many layers. That's why it's so thick and dimensional and beautiful. There is a larger scalloped piece. Over that, she's laid the most delicate trim of tassels, believe it or not. Over that, another piece of a doily that is actually chipboard thick. And then on top of that, a more delicate version of it in a gold. Then tickets, and then one of those, I don't know what they're called, but you know, like the tags that have the holes in them, that I was saying this week, like I was never sure what to do with them, but now I know they're meant for peekabooing. And then so many flowers, so much eyelash trim, unbelievable leaves tucking out. And then to that trim, she's attached a beautiful little, look at this charm dangling. And then added one enamel dot here and one little tiny one here. And then use this beautiful pink trim, eyelash trim, with this beautiful and delicate gold. Look at this. It's magnificent. This is so beautiful. And this gives me, oh wait, and you know what that is? That is one of those, and I'm dying to try these. That is one of those Bellamy acrylic bows. I have yet to make those, and they're on my list for the next 4 weeks, and I'm super excited. So Jelly Bean sent me some, so I studied those, and I gotta tell you, now I'm looking at this one, I'm thinking, oh, I'm in love, Monty. I love the way this looks. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. And look at it, guys. Full of layer and dimension. I mean, you could stare at this easily for 10, 15 minutes and not see everything. Oh, Monty. I tell you, your work is always good, but I've noticed you've just been expanding in the last 6 months, and your work is just... Oh, wow. This is amazing. Look, it's a little one. I'm going to have so much fun with this. And, oh, this is fabulous. So where did you find this herringbone check? In felt, I've never seen that before. And then Monty overlaid a wooden piece, but oh, I have all sorts of ideas for this too. And you got the bit snowflakes. Thank you for that. I didn't realize they were as big. I heard people say they were a hand size, but they really are, guys. Look. They're hand size, but that's perfect for making all sorts of things. I really didn't think they were that big, because like the Martha Stewart ones are like the size of my palm, and these are like the size almost of my hand. Oh, that's really exciting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Monty. I cannot believe it. And there's more, even though we're at 19 minutes, I'm trying. And there's this I love these bags. I try to pick these up whenever I can. I have not been home to get them. And here in Manhattan, we don't have and in New York and Brooklyn, we don't have a Dollar Tree. I think there's one in Brooklyn further out, kind of like where the Daiso is. Oh, I still want to see the Daiso. I haven't gone to the Daiso yet, guys. And it's new. Oh, Monty, you made the most beautiful bows. Guys, look at her bows. Oh, I love them. Sun and fun sunny days. And you know what's amazing, guys? This top one is using that amazing vinyl overlaid over the paper. It's remarkable. Okay, so I need to make some of those. And she has threading behind and threading in the front with a rose. These are beautiful. These are beautiful. I apologize for the glare, folks. On the new camera, you will not be having this problem, but I have not set it up yet today because I did not have time. But I'm excited to. These are beautiful. Oh, Monty, these are really beautiful bows. I love this idea. It looks so great, guys, in person. It looks so great. It's really fabulous to overlay, you know, that vinyl on top of the paper and then cut that into a bow. I love it. I really love your bows. Something to think about, folks. Something to think about. This is what this is about. It's about inspiring one another. And then here are these super cute bows that I'm seeing. These are the felt ones, and I think they're so sweet. Look at them. This I love this color combination so much. And this one has a heart in the middle. This one has an ice cream in the middle. I gotta get me some more interesting centers. I was looking at Allie yesterday. I need to expand what I think of as a middle of a bow. But I too have been playing with the pom-pom in the middle. I really like the way this looks. I love these, and I love the way this is packaged, which you knew I would. I love it. Oh, and these really cool pens. Work hard, be kind, on point. These are fantastic. Guys, this is Monti Gale. Y'all know her as the Thepolkadotpinecone. You'll see a lot more of her work on Instagram, but I mean, her work is beautiful. Beautiful and interesting. And like, don't forget, like, she did everything from a beautiful, clean, sunny days bow collection, right? To this incredible, prima, shabby, vintage magicalness. So Monti can make anything. So I love makers who can do all sorts of things well because they inspire us with so many different ideas. I think most of us who like to make just like to make. We have preferences, but we like to make anything. But I'm also gonna draw your attention back to that first piece, which was stacked. All these pieces, which I have to put back in one at a time, where they were all built in to be part of the aesthetic, and how beautiful that looked. It's something to consider when making swaps, right? Because it's an adventure. It's an adventure to pull them out. Guys, if you don't know Monti, you have to go check her out. I'm going to put her Instagram channel. I can also put her YouTube channel down below. And for sure, leave her a comment. Her work is just stunning. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back on soon with another video. Bye for now.